What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Saturday, January 1st. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay guys, we have a 5-game slate tonight, so let's take a look at the point guard position. Now, I normally don't give you these obvious stud picks, but this guy's just been playing out of his mind lately. So I like James Harden from the Brooklyn Nets playing the LA Clippers, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the 7th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. James Harden has averaged 51.7 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 37 minutes per game with a 29% usage rate. He's projected at 54 fantasy points here tonight, but I think he can score close to 60 points or more here and get you 5 times value or more. He's 11,500 DraftKings salary, 200 less on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 215 points scored in this game, and James Harden has scored 70, 78, and 74 fantasy points in his last 3 games, playing 39, 40, and 38 minutes. He's also scored 78, 67, and 62 fantasy points in his last 3 games versus the Clippers. So I like James Harden here versus the LA Clippers. Okay guys, it's time to announce the winner of our holiday special $100 PayPal giveaway. And the winner is Haslin Roberts. Haslin Roberts, congratulations. You are the winner of this holiday special $100 PayPal giveaway. Congratulations. Please reply to our comment to collect your prize. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $25 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won. And we'll send you $25 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the shooting guard position. I like Will Barton from the Denver Nuggets playing the Houston Rockets, who have the 2nd worst defense overall. They give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Will Barton has averaged 30.9 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 33 minutes per game with a 22% usage rate. He's projected at 29.9 fantasy points here tonight, but I think he can score 32 fantasy points or more, get you 5 times value or more. He's 6,200 DraftKings salary, 400 less on FanDuel, so I love that FanDuel price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 222.5 points scored in this game, and Will Barton has scored 37, 31, and 30 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 35, 35, and 33 minutes. He also scored 37 fantasy points in his last game versus the Rockets. Great matchup. So I like Will Barton here versus the Houston Rockets. Okay, let's take a look at the small forward position. So I gave you this value play yesterday, worked out pretty well, and I'm going to roll the dice with this value play again here tonight. So I like Rudy Gay from the Utah Jazz playing the Golden State Warriors, who have a good defense overall. They've been good versus opposing small forwards, but Rudy Gay has averaged 18.2 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 20 minutes per game with a 19% usage rate. He's projected at 19.1 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.3 times value. He's $3,600 DraftKings salary, $400 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 220.5 points scored in this game. And Rudy Gay has scored 24, 32, and 16 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 25, 24, and 18 minutes. And Rudy Gay has scored 27, 21, 26, 10, and 26 fantasy points in his last 5 games versus the Warriors. So pretty good team versus player versus team history here. So I like Rudy Gay here versus the Golden State Warriors. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, let's take a look at the power forward position. I like Jae'Sean Tate from the Houston Rockets playing the Denver Nuggets, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall. They've been pretty good versus opposing power forwards. Jae'Sean Tate has averaged 27.1 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 27 minutes per game with a 20% usage rate. He's projected at 24.6 fantasy points here tonight, but I think he can score 30 fantasy points or more. He's $5,700 DraftKings salary, 100 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 222.5 points scored in this game, and Jae'Sean Tate scored 41 fantasy points last game, played 24 minutes. Now it is a back-to-back, but he only played 24 minutes yesterday. So I like Jae'Sean Tate here versus the Denver Nuggets. Okay, moving on to the center position. Here's a value play at the center position. I like Nicholas Claxton from the Brooklyn Nets playing the LA Clippers, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall. They've been pretty good versus opposing centers, but Nicholas Claxton has averaged 19 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 21 minutes per game with a 15% usage rate. But take a look at his last 3 games here. He scored 30, 33, and 31 fantasy points, playing 33, 30, and 32 minutes. So I think he could score 30 fantasy points or more here. And he's only $4,900 DraftKings salary. Now he's $1,300 more on FanDuel, so probably a DraftKings play for me. Vegas thinks there's going to be 215 points scored in this game, so I like Nicholas Claxton, who scored 33 fantasy points here in his last game here versus the LA Clippers. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smickety smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.